What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, as it says right here. And this is my haul of the week live. I decided to do a live stream for this week's haul because, um, multiple reasons. I wanted to talk more. I put up the Godzilla 91 review last night. Wanted to talk a little bit more about that. I also wanted to test live streaming from my apartment here, which may not be good. So if anybody's out there and watching, let me know how it goes because I won't know until it's over. So that is a that could be a problem. But we're gonna record this and we're gonna see how it goes, and then I can make an assessment from there. So if anybody is watching and in the chat, let me know if you could hear me all right, all of that. Right now, I only see that there's one person here, so there's that. But we will press forward and see how it all goes down. Again, this was, pretty much impromptu in the last, 45 minutes or so. I decided to try to do this to see how it goes. But let's just get right into it. This is what came in this week. Wanted to go over it. It is Designer Con right now also, so I'm going to have an Ultra Z news with some, stuff that, turned up there. Probably tomorrow morning on that. That's another reason I just couldn't decide when to do another haul video for this week. I already have a couple of these scheduled for reviews, for this weekend, so I didn't want to get too far into it. But let's start here, because this review also went up this week, and this is the Super 7 Dragon Zord. Hello! How you doing, Rex Rylan, X-Godzilla Singular Point? How are you? This is a beautiful figure that they did a great job with, and one, again, that I reviewed already. Super 7 is also at Designer Con, but no new Godzilla products there or anything, but maybe there'll be some sort of announcement or something this weekend. You don't know. That's why I want to kind of wait till tomorrow to talk about anything Designer Con. Yes, I know Mondo. Hey, Takaiju. How you doing? Yeah, I know Mondo had a couple of things there. So, we'll discuss in the Ultra Z news for that. But yeah, I mean, we can discuss here too. New Jet Jaguar figures, new Biollante figures. I saw them last night. I just, I was just relaxing. I didn't want to do it. But I am really excited for Super 7's Ultimates because if they're as good as this Dragon Zord is, that's going to be amazing because this Dragon Zord is amazing, this reaction figure. So do check out this review. I think it's awesome, especially if you're looking forward to the Ultimates that they're going to do. This is a good little preview because this is such a solid figure. It really is. So we'll move to the side. Since we talked about, I'm going to have a little bit of my coffee, a little coffee and kaiju. I know a lot of folks... when I did Coffee and Kaiju last year in the morning, a lot of folks liked that. So maybe this is like a preview of something to come. Coffee and Kaiju could come back at some point. A little Saturday morning ritual live stream. Who knows? I said that last year too, but it never seemed to happen. I don't know, guys. So one of the things you're going to see this weekend a review of is Hydra. I believe this is going to go up tomorrow night because I still like to keep my regular 9 p.m. EST schedule. So this one will go up tomorrow night. I've yet to load it to YouTube. So did I finish putting it together? I don't even know. So this one is really nice though, guys. This was the oil slick version of Hydra from Mondo, which is excellent. Now Mondo has Hawaii version up at Designer Con right now, and I don't know if it's sold out yet there or what, and I don't know if it's ever gonna be up on their website. It might just be Designer Con only, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but because these are very nice, but it is cool. I like this a lot. So again, you'll see more of that in the review. Let's bring in the other Mondo, because this review goes up tonight at 9 p.m. EST, and this is the Godzilla 84 Imperial variant. And this is awesome. I really like this. I pretty much gushed about this in the review. It is gorgeous. It is really, really nice. And they have their Umi variant up at DesignerCon right now, and that's like a blue, like a light blue version with like red spikes. I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be like, but you know, it's pretty interesting looking. This one I really do like. I think it turned out awesome. Like, I say this in the review. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I was like really concerned about not being able to get any of these because I really, really, really want. We're going to talk about the Pokemon Gorilla because we like Pokemon here. This is not just a Godzilla channel. And, you know, like, I really wanted one of each of these. I didn't need more than that. But as long as I got one of each, I was really happy about that. And for whatever reason, this one was up maybe like 2 minutes. And this one was up like, I believe it was up 8 minutes. So longer than the rest, even though it was about the same amount of time as the rest. These were up on mondoshop.com. Or mondo.shop or mondo.com. Either way, I think you'll be able to get there. Hey, Firetyzilla, what is up? Yeah, how nice is their Biolantes? They showed 2 versions of that, but I believe there's going to be a bunch of those. So these did sell out really quick. And there is, though, in the same case of that Biolante that they showed off, there is a new orange version of this guy. So there's going to be at least one more variant that wasn't initially announced for the Godzilla 84. So if you missed out before, there might be one more shot for you to guys to get one of these, and I do recommend it. I mean, it's pricey. This one's $95, but it's really nice. And what's up, Brienne? How you doing? You know, this, to me, it was well worth it. So really, really nice. Again, 9 p.m. EST tonight. The review goes up on this guy. Hedera goes up tomorrow night at 9 p.m. EST. So do tune in for those, okay? You think they said there were 5 variants? I don't know. I really didn't look into it much. I will before I do my Ultrazilla news weekend update. That's when I'm going to put the news in. I didn't... there was no, like, official pick, so I didn't feel like doing a breaking news last night. And honestly, I was just relaxing, man. Am I a fan of Godzilla vs. Kong? I like the monster action. I thought the monster action was very good, but I thought it was a pretty big mess of a movie. So let's talk Godzilla vs. Kong, because, you know, we're talking about that right now. And this is the Bandai. Let's put them on this side and this side because Godzilla versus Kong. The Bandai's special set with the Blu-rays, the Japanese Blu-rays that came out. And these guys were okay. The Kong is I mean, this review is up in full with all the accoutrements from the set. Everything is in there. I'm not, you know, showing them off here because the box is already opened and way away from where we are right now. What's up, JRexon01? Sup? But this Godzilla is awesome. I really, really like it a lot. I think they did a fantastic job with this. And this Kong is okay. I think it's better than the first one because it's got an axe, but mine in particular has some issues. So, I mean, I would check this review out in full for that because it's well worth checking out because there's a lot of stuff there. You can still get this set on Amazon.jp, which is Amazon Japan, which you can order from. It's going to run you about $105 the set plus shipping, and that's kind of variable, so do check in there with that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this Kong, you know, I say this in the review, and I said it in the first review too, it's just so off the mark. on the head sculpt. That I don't even know who I'm looking at here, but that's kind of the case with the movie monster series sometimes. And yeah, we're gonna talk about him. Well, somebody also mentioned, why is there a Pokemon gorilla here? And this is Rillaboom, and he comes with a drum. He's cool. He's a big chunky figure. This is from Jazzwares. And speaking of monkeys, right? We do like the monkeys here. I got another monkey, I think, coming in. I wish there were Hong Kong colors for the plane. Like, you know what? That would be really cool too. You never know. We might get some Hong Kong colors at some point in some line. Maybe SH Monstars. Who knows? This is Rillaboom. This was the Mega Battle figure, I believe. So big chunky figure, really cool. Me and Ultrazilla Jr. actually finished up the review. We filmed some of it last night, some of it today. So sometime this week, this guy will be up on the channel if you're curious about this. But Pokemon are cool. I mean, it is pocket monsters, guys. We like monsters here. So Pokemon has always had a spot here on the channel. I don't collect everything, but I don't collect everything of anything. So, but, you know, between me and Ultrazilla Jr., we do like getting Pokemon stuff here for sure. I got this guy out already. So this is the first part of an HLJ little mini haul that came in. And this is the Takara Tomy Premium Finish Bumblebee. And this is a gorgeous looking figure. It's small. It's really small. But this is a polished up, nicely painted version of the original Studio Series Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. And it looks so good. This is the second figure I've gotten in this line. In my last haul video, we just had the Optimus. And they came out at the same time, but HLJ had like pre-sold out on this guy, so I had to wait like a few days for them to get him back in because I didn't pre-order it there. I had pre-ordered them at BBTS, and then I canceled those, and then I decided, yeah, I'm gonna get them, and then only Optimus was in, and then now I got them both. So definitely want to review these guys soon. What's up, my pal Scorpio Cesar? How you doing? But this is a gorgeous figure, man. I really, really like it. I think he's a little discombobulated here in the back. How do you go live on YouTube? There's a little live button, and you press it, and you go live. I'm doing this from my phone, so it's a lot easier, maybe. I haven't done it through my desktop in quite a long time. I usually use StreamYard for any live streaming, but since I'm doing it through my phone, I'm just using straight up YouTube. So I don't know how this is turning out. Hopefully good. I don't know. But this is a gorgeous box. Really, like, G1 meets Masterpiece, and well worth it, man. They're a little more expensive than the regular figures, but I mean, they're way nicer than the regular figures. So I mean, you're paying for it. Speaking of Takara Tomy, you might have seen this on Instagram. And I opened this up once. We'll take a look at it again. Now, this is one of two things I got from Gridman this particular week. Last week, I had something else as well. And this is the Gridman X Diaclone, Diaclone X versus Gridman figure. And Diaclone is Takara's one of their other big lines. I will say a much too expensive line. But this is a really, really gorgeous Gridman figure. And again, if you didn't see my Instagram post on this, this is a beautiful Gridman figure. I really wanted to get this because even though I'm not doing the whole Diaclone line, I've done like one piece, the first piece ever. Oh, I lost some of my light. Here we go. This is a very, very nice, super metallic Gridman, and I really, really like it. So, you know, that I had to get one because Takara was the original toy company that did Gridman figures back in the 90s, which is Superhuman Cyber Squad, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. So I really wanted to get, you know, one, you know, piece from this like little collaboration between Diaclone and Gridman, crossover, if you will. And I figured this was it because this is a nice piece. Man, you're not a fan of Gridman, but have you seen the anime? It is so good. If you like kaiju, guys, you really gotta watch Gridman. It is so awesome. And you can see, as you can see here, he's got light piping, which is a Takara staple, so you can see the light shining through his eyes. See that? It's really, really cool. So I will hopefully be reviewing that. I have quite a few Gridman pieces here, even in my apartment already. And I think a couple of pieces that I never reviewed still in the studio, which I'm not in the studio. I'm not going to be in the studio seemingly for a bit still, because of a lot of BS, honestly. The last piece here from my HLJ, and it will be another HLJ come the end of the month or early December, because got a lot of stuff coming in. I already got Ultraman Trigger, SHF. Scorpio, if you're still here, did you get yours? That is it on Netflix? I don't think it is, but I believe it's on the... It might be, actually. It might be on Netflix. I know for sure it's on, like, the free version of Crunchyroll. Yeah, Dino was really, really good. I think I liked Gridman better a little, just a little. But by the end of Dino I was really, really into it. Like, early on, I would say the early episodes of Gridman made me more into it than Dino, but Dino towards the end really, really picks up, in my opinion. And there's some really interesting dynamics in Dino. Yeah, cool, man. 1991 King Goji vinyl. Yeah, you should. You should. It's good. It's good vinyl. It's a good vinyl, but we'll talk about that in a second. Controversy. So this is the Primal Fighter version of Gridman, which is how he starts in the show. Last week, I'm reaching for it. I got the regular version. This is from Evolution Toy. This is the anime version. But this guy came out like a week later. Yeah, Gamera and Iris, man, look amazing. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. I got Gamera Iris coming out at the end of the month. Maybe the D for Real Gamera 3, which would be funny if D for Real Gamera 3 and the movie Monster Series Gamera 3 come out. I'm gonna check out that new Digimon vinyl line that Bandai is doing. I want to check out that. So those first two pieces, Greymon and whatever Metal Greymon, come out at the end of the month. I want to check out those. What else? Ultraman Leo. I got a pre-order there for Ultraman Leo as well. And that comes out at the end of the month. So a bunch of stuff coming out at the end of the month. And I just... Because Godzilla 91 came out and I knew it was going to be something people would want to see here, I shipped whatever was there now. I usually just wait till the end of the month, so that dude made me ship my HLJ. But I do want to show you guys this a little bit closer. It's a cool looking figure. I really like this color scheme on this guy. Now, this one, compared to the anime version, has a couple of quirks that I'm hoping aren't a big deal. I'm not going to go over it here, but when we get to the review of those two, and it's going to be a double review of the anime version and the Primal Fighter version. Primal Fighter? Initial Fighter. Because they're the exact same figure. It's the same figure, just in different colors. And this is the one I wanted more, but then I started seeing pics of the anime version, and it looks so good. So I got them both. But anywho, this is Evolution Toy, who I've had some problems with in the past. I've gotten quite a few figures from them, but I've always had some issues, except for like that last one, which was Metalder, which actually turned out really, really awesome. And it made me want to get this Gridman for sure. And then again, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go for both of them. And that's that. So, you know what? I'm not going to make you wait on this. I want to talk about this guy a little bit more. So, this is the Godzilla 91, the brand new Godzilla 91. If anything, I'd say, yeah, sure. Gridman looks like Ultraman Trigger. Ultraman Trigger maybe looks like Gridman, because Gridman came out first. So this guy's review went up yesterday, and this is I said it in the review, and I hope that comes off across. I really like this figure. I think it's a really good figure. But and I'm only saying this because I've seen so many people going, bananas over how, oh my God, it's a perfect 91, and I personally do not feel like it is. I'm just gonna move big old Goliath here for a second, so we can see this guy a little better. And I think it's a really good figure, but I think it's a little bit off the mark, and I discussed why in the review. But I didn't say any of that lightly. Like, I thought it as soon as I saw the figure. If you watch my news, I felt like it was off. And not in a bad way. There's, in an accurate way. But like I said about this guy, and I've said it in so many, Movie Monster Series figure reviews in the past, these figures are not accurate. It's not an accuracy thing. It's like an approximation thing. Oh no, it's not just you, man. It's just like a thing that I knew, and I've known this from past reviews. When I have a strong statement like that, where I already know that the fan base is all about it, I know my statement is going to ruffle some feathers. And I just want folks to know, I really like this figure. I just think he's just a combo of suits. You know what I'm saying? There's two suits kind of involved in 91. He's like a little bit in between both of them. But he's also got this cartoony look about him. And it's not that accurate. I explain why in the review better. But it's an approximation of the 91-esque. And that's basically the Movie Monster Series style throughout. And something fell behind me. I have no idea what it was. Something shifted. And that's why another reason why I want to do this live stream today, because I was just I started seeing a few comments, and I was just okay, you know what? I was gonna test out my live streaming capabilities up here in the apartment, so I wanted to do this anyway. This is a good time for it. Just to make sure folks understand where I'm coming from here. And I say it because I swear, guys, I watched the movie right before I did it, paused on so many frames. And then I also saw a bunch of pics also. I compared, I did way more research. It actually, backed this guy's review up a day, because I was just I just don't want to sound silly when I'm talking about that, especially when I know a lot of people already, think that it is super exact, and I don't think it is. He is a bit too skinny, and his nose is a little off, and his eyes are a bit too cartoony. But hey, what's up, Godzilla? It's not exact, and that's not terrible. I'm not, I never said it was terrible, and I don't think it's terrible. I think it's a really nice looking figure. So I just wanted to clarify that, and just make sure you guys caught the part when I've said, I really, did my research on this one before and you guys can still disagree. I don't mind that. But, it's just one of those things where when I look at it and I look at the screens, it was just, it was clear to me that it's not exact. But that doesn't make it a bad figure, nor does it make it look like, I really say, it's this era of Godzilla. It's not a little bit later in the Heisei, it's right there. But it is really, really nice. What's up, Jordan? Absolutely. It's a really nice Godzilla. I really, really like it a lot. I think it's fantastic, and I recommend it to everybody, because I think it's one of the better Movie Monster Series Godzillas that they've made. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Okay, that's about it on that. I think I've said it more clearly, maybe, but it's really good. It's a good figure, But there you go. So there you have it, Godzilla 91. You can check out my full review right now on the channel. And the final thing I actually got just a couple hours ago. Me and Ultrazilla Jr. stopped at this store here called Sneak Outs, and I picked up, they have a lot of NECA figures. They actually had a lot of Godzilla figures. They had still a good majority of the NECA Godzilla figures. And they had some figure arts and some SH Monster arts, but they mostly do like cards, and that's why we went there, like, because Ultrazilla Jr. wants some new Pokemon cards, so we got him a couple of new decks. And I picked up this Gargoyles Goliath figure, which I've had my eye on for quite a while, but I was kind of holding off because I kind of wanted to see it in person, and I haven't. And like, NECA is not as easy to get in my neck of the woods as other places in store. Like, my Targets just don't stock the NECA as well. But I loved, Gargoyles when it was on. I only watched the first season of it, and I really kind of only want this figure. And I'm going to get the dog. What's the dog's name? Is the dog Bronx? Because he has the, like, lowered wings where it's like a cape, which is the preferred wings I'd want him in. So I'm going to get that. But there he is. That looks awesome. So I'm really glad that I went back, because we did visit that place over the summer for the first time, and I was like, oh, I gotta come back here and maybe get something NECA when something comes out. And now this guy came out, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go stop there, because, I've been meaning to check it out. So let's give it a look-see here. First time for me too. This again is brand new for me, because I just bought it. I also was hoping they were going to have the American Werewolf in London, because I want to get that figure. Or Frankenstein figure, because I haven't seen that in person yet. They did not have the Frankenstein figure. They had it. They sold out of it. Hopefully they'll get more. Because I'm at a weird spot with NECA. And I'm sure a lot of people, especially like Godzilla collectors, are at a weird spot too. Where it's like, they're putting out a lot of great stuff, but it's not a lot of stuff that a lot of people collect. Man, this looks amazing. Gotta drink my coffee again, Ultrazilla. So this looks awesome. So as you can see, we got these giant wings. What's up, Godzilla boy? How you doing? Okay, hi. Good, you said hi. Okay. Time out for you. Don't spam me, baby. This looks really good. This looks really good. Here's his tail, and there's some sort of schmutz on his tail. It looks like it's just on the what do you call it? Tape. I know there's a store that I went to in NYC where a bunch of rare gems, old Godzilla. Missed your comment. I think, was it Toy Tokyo? Toy Tokyo is a pretty big famous store. Oh man, this looks so good. Is there any ties on this? Yes, there is. I want to get this out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it here quite well. Without hurting myself or the figure. Let's see. Watch as Ultrazilla hurts himself on screen. What's up, Doomzilla? Good afternoon to you. Little chilling out and relaxing. We will, if you guys missed it, I will, swing back and look at everything once again, just quickly. Man, NECA, you're trying to kill us over here with this stuff. How the heck? I don't have a scissor here, so might have to abandon ship here if I can't get this side to cut. What is this new tie? I've never seen this tie on a NECA figure. My knife is not helping out. Ah! Okay, I think I got it. Oh, and this tie's at the feet, of course. Couldn't see that before, but one tie at the foot. Any other ties anywhere else, NECA? One tie's broken. That's good. One tie is broken. All right, that one was easy. I just want to see this guy I want to feel this guy in my hands. This is cool. This is awesome. Yeah, the series, I mean, like I was saying earlier, I only watched the first season because I was a little bit older. Hey, Steve, no movement on my Gorosaurus and my Mechagodzilla. I have no idea what's going on. I actually sent Zen Market a message this morning because I know a lot of folks are in the same boat. So I don't know what's going on with that. They usually get the stuff from Godzilla store to their warehouse within days. Like sometimes within like 2 days. But this is the first time it's taken this long on an in-stock item, and people all over Japan have gotten them, so it's out there. I don't know what's up with that, so a little bit of a scuff mark here. I noticed that in store, but then there was another figure that was easily handleable. I think they had more stock, but I just didn't want to bother the dude for that. I was like, whatever. That's a little bit of a scuff. But the other figure's eyes were all googly. Fire tie, I usually have decent results with Zen Market. The only other time I had like a long delay was my Burning Godzilla last year. And that was due to like, them having staff shortages and stuff. So, yeah, it was one of those things where I just didn't, it just took them forever to get that processed and going and into their warehouse for whatever reason. I ended up ordering a second Burning Godzilla because of it, because that was available here in the States. However, this Godzilla store stuff is baffling, and I hope, everything is okay there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're having staff shortages again. Who knows? Yes, what they do is it is a proxy service, so stores that you can't order from here in the US, they'll order it for you. So it's quite easy to use Zen Market. I highly recommend them, but do stay tuned. I have no idea what's going on with this Godzilla stuff. It's been over a week now with these Godzilla store items. So that's a bit of a bummer. And what's scary is my Godzilla Ultima should be arriving there towards the end of the month, as well, or early December, because I think it comes out end of the month. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm glad to say, though, although I'm sad that I didn't order Mechagodzilla from GVK through Bandai Premium. I just waited. I'm waiting for the US release. So I won't have it till the new year, guys. A little spoiler alert, a little sad spoiler alert about that. But I couldn't do both Godzilla Ultima and Mechagodzilla because the shipping on those two are going to be pretty bad. Oh, cool. Gunslinger Spawn is pretty awesome. Yeah, I know. Isn't it funny? Like, just as we get our Gunslinger Spawns, they announce a new version. My Violator review should be up this week, even though I don't know if I'll have a comparison with Gunslinger Spawn, which is the only spawn I have currently, because that's in my studio and covered up somewhere in my studio. Everything is covered up, so it is one of those things. But Goliath here looks really nice. Gotta say, how are the joints? I don't know. I said that to myself. Although I have to say, NECA's joints have gotten a lot better over the last couple of years as far as stuck joints and stuff. You guys feel the same way? Because I think they've gotten a lot better with that. I've had less breakage in recent times. Knock on wood. Wait, I do have wood here. Knocking on it. Everything sounds good. More ratchety joints, which is nice. This is really good. I'm not going to take out his tail and pop it in. I probably will need some heat for that. And the wings too. But man, really nice. So this is awesome. Really liking this a lot. I'm glad I finally got it. But I'm glad I waited too, because having seen the other one of this with the really bad eyes, I'm glad I waited till I found it in store. To get it. So, but now I might have a store to get my NECAs at, which is cool. I'm I'm happy about that, and it's not far from me. It's actually near a Target so that I go to. So that's pretty good. That's very good news. This is awesome. This is very, very good. I'm very happy about that. Godzilla 91. Reviews up right now. Do go check it out. I hope you dig it. Hope you understand my explanation of why I think the way I do because of it. Also up on the channel right now, Godzilla and Kong special set. It's very interesting. That Super Shredder is pretty cool. I gotta really dig into that. That's, you know, oh, and there's like, is there a fire outside? Right outside my place? Hidara review up tomorrow night. Already filmed, already done. Godzilla 84 Imperial review is up on the channel. Gonna launch tonight at 9 p.m. EST, which, guys, if you don't know, that's the time I always put up a video, 9 p.m. EST daily. Every other video is like, you know, a little something extra, you know? But that is my normal time slot, 9 p.m. EST. The Dragon Zord, up on the channel already as well. Review of that, which is really awesome. I really like this. I really recommend it. It's very, very cool. And somebody asked, how does it scale with SH Monster Arts in the comments for that. And the only SH Monster Arts I have right now here is Zenogre. So not really a good scale. Review for this has started, but I got a while to go on that. Might be up later in the week. Rillaboom. Reviews now filmed, but not put together. So sometime this week, you'll see Rillaboom. What else did we show off here? The Diaclone? Where did we... X Gridman versus Gridman? Gridman? That was really cool. And the premium... Oh my god, Rillaboom just fell. The premium finish Bumblebee. Hope to work on Bumblebee and Optimus soon. And last, I believe last, because I don't know what's going on out. There's all kinds of fire trucks happening. So I want to get off. And the initial fighter hero action figure Gridman from Evolution Toy. So that was my haul of the week. And I thank you guys for joining me on this live stream. Hope it has looked okay. I hope it sounded okay. Yeah, it's really, really nice. I will say this. This is the best of the 3 Monster Hunter figures so far. If you guys saw my reviews of the first two for me weren't great, but this one so far has been really good. And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining once again. I will talk to you guys very soon. And again, this guy's review up tonight. Do check it out. And I will be back with a Ultra Z news probably tomorrow morning with like any new things that have popped up. All right. Till next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out, peeps.